It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Sacramento Kings. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fox with it. Down 2 to Barnes. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Trae Young. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. A big finish at the rim.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And he hits.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Into the front court, it's Fox. He'll run the offense. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
De'Aaron Fox trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 72%. Here's Atlanta. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Dwayne Dedmon pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocked loose. Hawks have it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Fox into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Cauley Stein to Bagley. Dwayne Dedmon sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Off the assist.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
De'Aaron Fox. John Collins snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second. 0 for 2. To Kevin Huerter. To the rim, lays it up and in. The Kings will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
We take pride in a smoke-free environment, so we ask that all smoking take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Can't connect. To Trae Young. Off the mark. Well contested.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Bagley. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
That's out. Last touch by Dwayne Dedman. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in for the second.
Buddy Hield. To Harrison Barnes. Beyond the arc for three. Can't get the bounce. To Trae Young. Fires the three. Buries it. On the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Fox across the timeline. 5-point game. Alex Len tips it. And he's going to the free throw line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First foul in the last two.
Willie Cauley-Stein. Couple of free throws on the way. Career mark of 64%. And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. The pass taken away by the Kings. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Count the basket inside.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Trae Young to Kent Bazemore. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Cruises inside for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And the rebound taken in by Sacramento. Harrison Barnes. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 1 quarter down. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second.
Wins tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Carter. Lets it fly from long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
For the Kings, number 13, Alec Burks.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
John Collins with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From long range. Not going down here. Knocked loose. Hawks have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And scores. Strong take.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Match up, baby.
To Carter. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
In a flash. Scores at the rim.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Cauley Stein. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Willie Cauley Stein sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
And throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Fires the three. The rookie, Herter, unbothered, buries the three.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
The drive, right to the basket. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Kevin Herter. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Buddy Hield to Bagley. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Add 2 points to the board.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Cauley Stein powers it through. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
That's me. I got ball. I got him. Here we go. Come on, yo.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. For three. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Len with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That misses with a second to go. Time expires to end the first half. The Kings are out in front.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. That pass stolen by the Hawks to Kevin Huerter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Huerter can't connect that time. De'Aaron Fox. Great feed. Sets it up. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Trae Young not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. He's looking for that touch. Fox with it. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Trying to cash in. That's corralled by Bagley.
Everybody pick up. D up.
Buddy Hield to Fox. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Willie Cauley-Stein. He's got two shots coming. He's struggled so far. Nope. First one does not go. Oh, he missed on a pair. To Kevin Huerter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Hawks come up with it. And the finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Going to launch beyond and a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys now down by a point. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
So he hits the first, misses the second. 4-3. Not done yet. Tough make through traffic.
I was was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Fox into the front court. His group now down 2. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. To Kevin Huerter. Count the basket at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Substitution being made in this one.
Teacher of the year. The winner will receive
De'Aaron Fox to Hield.
presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
And a throwdown.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Kevin Huerter. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
John Collins swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Fox defended by Len. To Hield. Has a chance, and he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I can tell you what conversation he just had in his own head. I had him. I mean, I thought I had him.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey everyone, check this out.
To Carter.
1,000 fans in our next home game.
And he finishes at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Fox across the timeline. His guys down by 9. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 3, Atlanta Hawks.
Hawks have it. Cashes in for 2.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Trae Young. Beyond the arc for 3. Message received. Well defended. Great pass to set it up. And a nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It goes down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Alex Len, huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially...
Hawks with the basketball to start this 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Tough shot there for Bazemore. No good. Knock loose. Hawks come up with it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Throws it down.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Trae Young lays it in.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Trae Young. Oh, he had him there for a second. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
And he'll head to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. Misses the first. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Vince Carter 20 years ago? Maybe. Not that time. De'Aaron Fox slams it down.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Sacramento ball to Barnes. Surveys the floor. Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Slams it home on the putback.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Buddy Hield to Alec Burks.
Number 24, Buddy Hield.
Bagley. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Hawks have the board. To Kevin Huerter. Easy path to the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Has a look. Not going down for him this time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Alec Burks to Hield. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Layup goes down. Well done.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Miles Plumlee at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Small sample size for his career, 54%. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. And finishes strong.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
And the basket good at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Barnes. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Hawks have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
And it's Cauley Stein with the rebound. To Harrison Barnes. Ah, rocking the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Can't connect from in close. And count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Shot from in close, no good. Straight on three. At the buzzer, the Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily.